Twin flames and soulmates. I want to talk to you about that because this teaching really makes me see red. And some of you might say this is a rant, and some of you may say it's an attack. But I came through the twin flame groups. I left because of the way that they teach relationships in these groups. So, what's the difference between a twin, a soulmate, a specific person? We're going to talk about this today. Oops. Headphone users, heads up, baby's in the house. Okay, so this is Susie, your beautiful millionaire swan queen. Welcome back to the garden, my beautiful ducklings. Subscribe, smash the like button, share my video, and I will love you forever. I am a life coach with a 99.6% success rate in getting people back together with the love of their life. If you are interested in working with me one-on-one, please check out the links in my description below. Again, a reminder, I moved the Lucifer package to the online booking link. There are 3 different packages, so check out the one, read them all if you want to book that to get you out of your hell loop. So, twin flames, soulmates. Soulmates are pretty easy. That is a person that comes into your life that feels so familiar, comfortable, you get along really well, you have an amazing connection, relationship. Don't like the word connection because connection means, we plugged you into an electrical outlet. But you can have differences. You don't always have the same likes. So I like sports. He hates sports. I love coffee. He doesn't drink coffee. So you don't always have to have the exact same likes, but you get along really well. You communicate really well. Everything is amazing. That's a soulmate. Well, a twin flame is the ultimate soulmate. You, number one, believe in God. You work with your angels and your guides. You think Satan is using his team of demons or whatever you want to call them to keep you from getting with your specific twin flame. You believe that there is a dynamic where you come together, everything is amazing, and then you separate, there's a runner-chaser stage, and then you get back together and you live happily ever after. Well, there's a problem with this. The separation stage, everybody is teaching, is toxic. So you come together, your life is amazing, it's wonderful, you have the same likes, you have the same interests, you may even look similar. And because you look similar, you think you're twins. But this relationship that you're in is toxic. That's not a true twin flame relationship. A true twin flame is the ultimate soulmate. It is God splitting your soul in half because you believe you have half a soul, he has half a soul. So I have half a soul, Jared has the other half of my soul. So we have Jared, we have Susie. We come together, our souls meet. Well, the biggest teaching they have is mirroring. You mirror each other. So I have PTSD, anxiety. I suffer from depression. I'm definitely OCD. People don't seem to understand that you should alphabetize the stuff in the kitchen cabinets. My closets are dirty. It's driving me insane. He's going to be a neat freak as well because he mirrors me. He's a neat freak. He's not going to be a slob. I'm short. He's tall. Slight difference. We're not the same height. Slight difference. He's tall. I'm short. We both help people for a living in different ways, but we both help each other. Again, we're mirroring each other. So I'm not toxic. He's not toxic. Because if your twin is toxic, you're toxic. Mirror. You cannot look in a mirror like this and stand in front of a mirror and say, my twin is toxic, but I'm an angel. I'm a light worker. I'm a twin flame. Guys, that doesn't work. And then you have to clear up your shadow side, your shit. So you clear up all your shit and you think everything is wonderful. It's loving. It's great in your life. but your twin isn't showing up. Your twin isn't doing the work. He's now holding this relationship back because he won't get his head out of his ass, do the work so he could show up and be there for you. Runner, chaser. So you're chasing your twin to get him to do the work. He's running. No, that's not true either, because that's toxic. You honestly believe that God split your soul in half, brought you to planet Earth, put your soul in your body, the other half of your soul in Jared's body, so that you guys could have a toxic relationship? That's just beyond bullshit. That's a karmic relationship in your words. It's a karmic relationship. I'm scrolling through TikTok this morning, and I am like just seeing all these twin flames things where you come together. Everything is incredible. It's wonderful. And then it gets toxic. You break up and you're separated. Hello, sirens, seriously think about this. The universe is going, pay attention. We really need you to hear this, because that's not true. A true twin flame is the ultimate soulmate. It's like a soulmate. They're not going to disrespect you. What these people are teaching you is abusive relationships and future domestic violence victims. Yes, you heard me. Twin flames that are toxic are domestic violence situations, and they're not twins. You meet the love of your life. Everything is amazing. It's wonderful. It's what you guys deem perfect. You don't argue. You don't fight. Nothing goes wrong. Communication is great. But for some reason, you just don't stay together. It's because you have to learn what good love is. That's what you have to learn, what good love is. Because we came up in relationships and family structures that were not so good. They were abusive, toxic. They were hot and cold. You were given a lot of love and attention, and then it was taken away from you. So you meet this person, and this person matches you. And there's going to be slight differences between the two of you. I'm short. He's tall. He's blonde. I'm dark. He's got blonde hair. I have dark hair. He has blue eyes. I have green eyes. There's an age difference. So we're not the same age. There are slight differences. He has a lot of strength, a lot of courage, a lot of pride. I had to learn strength, courage, and pride. I didn't have to get out of my ego. I had to embrace that I felt intimidated by this relationship. I needed the strength to embrace it fully. When you are a true twin flame, you're supposed to be changing the dynamics of relationships and raising the world with love. There is no mission. You are given a gift from God. There is no mission. Most true twin flames that come together, they stop doing their light work. One can be a psychic and another one can be a doctor. One can be working in hospitality, and the other one could be working restaurants. One could be working in hotels. One could be working in restaurants. They come together. They're just so engrossed in the love and the amazing things that are happening in their life that those things are spreading out to the people they know. So they're no longer teaching it. They're no longer working to push this. The people that are working to push these theories are after money. And they're the Satans, as you call it, that are keeping you apart because they're not true twin flames. There is a group, and I actually had to block the owners and most of the people out of the group, because every time somebody would start a new group, they would add me to the group, and I had to remove myself, and I had to block these people. And these people were investigated, and there was an article done on them. He says that this is your twin flame. Well, he told me my ex-husband was my twin flame. A narcissist is my twin flame. I'm supposed to stay in that relationship and be abused because I didn't clean up my shit. If you are gay and you are in their group, he decides who the masculine and the feminine is in the relationship. And he may even force you into getting a sex change operation. And if you don't do it, he blackballs you. If you say, you know what? Okay, I agree. This is my twin flame. The narcissist is my twin flame. But I'd rather have a soulmate. You admitted that this person is your twin, but you don't want to manifest him. So he will let you manifest a soulmate. That's not a twin flame. That is a toxic person trying to control you so that they can further their agenda. The Satans, as you guys like to call them. When you are in a loving relationship, it's going to be messy. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be hot. It's going to be cold. You may go through a period where you have adult extracurricular activity every day for months on end. And then somebody gets sick and you don't touch each other for 6 months. That's normal in a relationship. It is normal. What's not normal is to tell you that you are running or you are chasing. Stop. Because what are you chasing? Literally, what are you chasing? You're chasing love. You're running from love. So if you are embracing the love and accepting that this scares the crap out of you, but you are fully embracing it, you're going to get messy. You're going to get crazy. You're going to get passionate. You're going to get ice cold because you've embraced it. And you said, I am here. If a twin is supposed to change the dynamics of relationships and raise the vibration of earth to love, then they would need to experience every form of love on the planet. Every form of love on the planet. The love of a child, the love of a friend, the love of family, the love of a bad boy, a bad girl, the love of ghosting, blocking, toxicity. They would need to know what good love is. They would need to know where to look for love in all the wrong places and all the right places. So you're looking for love in the wrong places, go to a bar. You're looking for love in the right places, go to a hardware store and hang around the coffee pot. Because you know what? Those are where the construction guys go that own the construction companies. That's where the guys who are really into remodeling their own home go. That is where the guys go that are trying to add value to their life. You want a woman? Go to the bookstore. Go to a craft store. Because we're buying stuff to add value to our life. We're decorating our homes. We're reading books about how to have a better relationship, how to raise healthy children, how to set healthy boundaries. We're reading romance novels. We're watching romantic TV shows. We're in love with ourselves. But you're not going to get together with the love of your life, this twin flame, this soul that is split in half, and be so happy and incredibly blissfully wonderful. And then they're going to turn toxic on you. That's not going to happen, guys. I love you, but that's not going to happen. Why would God make this person toxic when he split you in half? So now when you come back together, the mirror says you're both toxic. You're both volatile. You're both creating love and chaos at the same time. How's that possible? Because you can either be love or you can be hate. You can either be good or you can be bad. You can't be both at the exact same time. And why would you call a spiritual connection something that is abusive? We're talking domestic violence victims here in the future because of these teachings. I deal with it on a weekly basis. The runner dynamic is you are rejecting the relationship. There is something about this relationship that scares the bejesus out of you, and you are running for the hills. And what scares you? Because love has been so messy up to this point, you've not experienced good. So you're rejecting the relationship so that you can experience good love in a comfortable way. And that's a soulmate, a friend, a friends with benefits, a guy friend with no benefits. Because these people are going to come into your life and they're going to show you that you can have a conversation about something that is hurtful, something that is very, very painful, very, I don't like what you're doing, very, I'm not going to do this. So we're going to use me for an example because I was assaulted. So the most complicated thing I had to do was send out a message about the assault. I had to detail it all out. But then guess what? The guy that I was seeing, I had to tell him about the assault. I had to answer his questions. What happened? How did it happen? Where did it happen? Neither one of them were toxic. Neither one of them yelled at me. Neither one of them said that this was all my fault. Neither one of them said I did anything wrong. You know what? The ones gave me not so wonderful responses that I didn't like, but was not disrespectful. I didn't like the responses. That doesn't mean he was disrespectful. The other one was there. He held me. He told me it was okay. We would get through this together. If you were in an abusive relationship with the narcissist, they're going to blame you for this. They're going to make this all about how you disrespected them by letting this person touch you. And you can't call the police and you can't report this because if you do that, you're going to embarrass them. So they're going to turn this on, you cheated on them, and now you're crying foul. That's not a twin flame. That's not even a soulmate. That is what you guys call Satan's Legion. When you are here to change the world with love, you're going to learn every aspect of it. The problem is we are focusing on all the things that go wrong when you love somebody, all the things that are toxic, all the things that are full of problems. So we have notebooks and notebooks of memories of every bad thing everybody did to us. So you want to be with your soulmate. You want to be with your twin flame. You just want to be with an amazing partner. You want to be happily married. None of these dynamics matter 5 years into the relationship. None of the past things have anything to do with this because the past is all memories that you talk about. So you're in a twin flame relationship. You're in a soulmate connection. You are just dating a wonderful person. But like me, you know toxic relationships, abusive parents, an abusive ex, and you finally broke the cycle. You literally have to talk about, I broke the cycle of abuse. Because I broke the cycle of abuse, I no longer get abused. But you're still going to get some things. People are going to cut you off in traffic. People are going to snot at you and call you names in the store. People are going to think you're cutting in line in front of them, even though you were standing there for 5 minutes and they walked up a minute. You've been standing there for 5 minutes. They were standing there for a minute. So now you're at 6 minutes. You've been standing at the counter and they think they cut you off. You got cut off by them. You're angry. You're frustrated. Things are still going to happen that you are going to consider toxic or bad. You're going to fight with this person. You're going to have disagreements with this person. The difference is when you fight with this person, it's not going to be disrespectful. It's really not. It's going to be, I'm mad at you, but I still love you. This relationship is important to me. I just need to cool off. I'm going to go for a walk. You come back. You sit down and you have a conversation about the said problem. So the conversation goes like this. Where do you feel safe? There's nowhere in the world I feel safe. Don't you feel safe with me standing here? Well, yes, I feel safe with you standing here, but when you walk away, I no longer feel safe. That's not really true, honey. I know I said that. It's not true. Because the way you look at me, the way you say my name, the way you make me feel scares me to death. Do I think logically you're going to hurt me? No. But my feelings, I'm overwhelmed. I don't understand how I could feel this way. Why is being with you the safest place in the world, but the most dangerous place in the world at the same time? They're going to think about it and they're going to respond appropriately. But they're not going to yell at you. They're not going to be gaslighting you. They're not going to be manipulating you. That's what a twin is here to change. Love is unconditional. It's giving. It's freeing. It's adding value to somebody's life. It's making sure that you're happy in this relationship. Because if we all need to learn self-love and self-concept, then in the twin community and the specific person communities, you need self-love and self-concept. Well, if your self-love and your self-concept is runner chaser, that's exactly what you're putting out to the universe, and that's exactly what you're going to get. You're going to get hot and cold, but you're not going to get toxic. If your self-concept and self-love is, I'm not worthy of a good relationship, then you're going to get toxic. Your beliefs have absolutely nothing to do with this, because as soon as you embody the new state, as Neville says, your beliefs change. Well, if you're in the twin flame community and it is energy and vibration, as soon as you embody the higher energy of love and light, then you're going to attract all that toxic people, because they're energy vampires who need to feed off of you. They need to fill their cup with your energy and then they disappear. But here's the big thing that I have learned. No matter what I say, no matter what I do, somebody's going to think I'm wrong. So I'm going to put out my content. I'm going to better my life. I am going to send out love to everybody I possibly can, except my ex-husband, because I've already given it to him. He doesn't need it anymore. It's not my job to fix him anymore. That is the most loving thing I can do for myself, is put my needs first. And in a twin flame relationship, they're telling you to put their needs, clean your shit up. Oh, your shit's cleaned up, darling. But now they got to go clean up theirs. Well, why do I have to do all the work for them? You don't. When you change your state, your vibration, your energy, as I call it, your story. I have the ultimate love story. I have the most amazing twin flame. We came together. He scared the fuck out of me. And I ran for the hills. I told him things like, it's your choice. If you want to do that, that's your choice. I'm not going to ask you to do that. I'm safe when you're standing in front of me, but not when you're not. Why would you do that for me? You promise? What are the rules to this relationship? I did these things because that allowed me to feel that I had some sort of control. But when I walked away from the twin flames and I started saying, okay, I had this amazing relationship and something just didn't allow us to stay together at this time. But you know what? Somehow, some way, if it's meant to be, we're going to come back together and it'll be amazing. But in the meantime, I'm building a business. I'm teaching love. I'm doing me and meeting my needs. And I'm changing my story. Because once I change my story, there's going to be new beliefs. So if I change my story to the twin flame is the ultimate relationship, it's the ultimate soulmate, and it's a gift from the universe, God, the angels, and the devil himself, Lucifer. Because Lucifer loves passion, and he loves drama. So what's going to happen when the ultimate twin flame couple walks into a restaurant and they're glowing in this amazing bubble? People are going to stare. They're going to be jealous. They're going to tell their boyfriends or their girlfriends or their spouses, why don't you look at me like that? Why don't you say my name like that? You're going to be in a room with this person and they can't take their eyes off of you. They call you their home. And it's going to make people that hear this jealous. And they're going to stalk you. They're going to make you look crazy. They're going to bully you. They're going to do things to make you look bad in this person's eyes. But you're over here doing you, boo. You have nothing to do with them because you do not control 7 billion people on the planet. So you're doing you. And because you're doing you, that person's gonna come back. Because all of a sudden you're glowing. You've glowed up. You've changed your life. It's getting along really well. But you're still going to have problems. On my YouTube channel, I'm gonna get bullied. I'm always gonna get bullied because people are not ready to hear my message. When you come to my channel, I come from a loving perspective. Making money is a bonus. Helping people is what I love to do. Watching them go from a chaotic life like I had to a beautiful life, it's a gift. Being with the love of my life is a gift. Having money is a gift. Being able to stay home and be with the baby, it's a gift. The ultimate twin flame, a soul split in half, it's a gift. It means God is showing you that there is an amazing way. And Lucifer was God's favorite son who fell from heaven. He fell from heaven and was God's favorite son. But God didn't agree with him on something, so he cast him aside. That's what we do with our friends and our family and people we no longer want to date. We cast them aside. But if you are a loving person, you're not going to disrespect when you cast aside. You're going to tell this person, you know, we can't be friends anymore. I don't want to date you anymore. It's me. It's not you. I changed. I truly, truly have changed. The situation that I went through changed me, and you're not meeting my needs. I need more from this relationship and I'm not getting it. Love is the most amazing gift in the world. But TV, movies, books, groups, they literally sell a toxic dynamic of relationships. Who wants to be in a relationship for 50 years and argue with somebody? Today, my hair is still in scrunch mode, so I'm probably going to get some nasty hair comments. Oh well. I'm not wearing makeup, but I'm glowing. I've changed my hair I don't know how many times, which means I either truly love myself or I'm set for battle. Or both. I love myself and I'm ready for battle. I made a decision on what I wanted. I embodied the story. And I keep telling the story over and over again. Right now, my hair looks more violet. You really can't see a lot of the red. So I'm dark and I'm mysterious. But when you see the red, oh, I'm fiery. What story are you telling? Because that story that you tell me over and over and over again about your relationships is what you won't let go. You're not embodying the story, the state, the energy, the vibration, or the vortex of what you want. You're rejecting it. So you either want this relationship and you're rejecting it, or you have this relationship and you're doing you. And you're going about your life, building a life that's going to make you happy. And then when your other half of your soul shows up, you're not going to reject them at the door. You're not going to demand an apology. You're not going to tell them that they need to explain. You're literally going to pick up where you left off, just like you do with your friends. I have a friend, and I've been friends with this woman for probably 6-7 years now. We will talk for months on end, and then we may not talk for 3 or 4 months, but as soon as we talk again, bam, we pick up right where we left off. And that's what you're going to do with your twin flame. You're going to pick it up where you left off at the end of your beautiful love story. You're going to pick it up where they still can't take their eyes off of you. They're calling you home. They're magnetized to you. Because that's the story you're telling. These people are telling you relationships, when you separate, they're toxic. And now you need to change everything about this person. So you're loyal, you're faithful, you're trustworthy, but the people in your past weren't. So now you're projecting that onto the other half of your soul, that you are a douchebag who cheats, is not faithful, and is untrustworthy. You don't deserve me. I'm better than you. That's the other half of your soul. I can't do this. I'm walking away from this connection. I'm going to cut the cords. Can you cut the cords from a twin flame connection? I can't tell you how many times I've heard that. And then they'll get their candles out and their rope or twine or string, and they will light the candles to cut the cord, and then they'll walk around and say it didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't work. It's stories, guys. We talk about the same 3 to 5 things every day. They say it's 10, but it's not. It's really 3 to 5. Are you doing good financially? Are you doing good in your love life? How are things with your coworkers and the way people treat you at your job? And what you can and can't do because of your finances, your love life, and your job. Think about it. Like, I can't sit on the floor. So does that mean my twin can't sit on the floor right now? Because of a bad burn on my leg, I can't sit on the floor. I can't even wear pants. So I'm trying a new look on the couch. It's actually kind of cute in my opinion. You guys can tell me what you think. I'm more comfortable on the floor. I don't know why. I just am. Our comfort zone is a toxic relationship. Our comfort zone is that people are going to leave us. Our comfort zone is that this toxic crap is normal. It's our everyday life. And we're so used to it that we will jump out of a frying pan into another hot frying pan, into a toxic relationship. Because our twin flame is the ultimate bad boy or ultimate bad girl. Because they're not being toxic, we think it's an ultimate bad relationship. It's not that nice people finish last. It's that we are so terrified because we don't know what you're going to do when we have a disagreement. We don't know what you're going to do when things are not working out. Your twin flame is the ultimate bad boy because they've reformed and they're doing everything good. And they're matching your good because you ripped your soul in half, and one half of you is a narcissist and one half of you is an angel. Really? God did that to you guys? Ripped the soul in half. That means the strength, the qualities, the traits, the characteristics that you are made of. You're loyal, you're faithful, you're trustworthy, you're honest, you're truthful, you are giving, you support people, you are a people pleaser. Those things are divided. Well, how did it rip? So who's more of a people pleaser? Because that person's still going to be somewhat of a people pleaser. You're both going to be honest. You're both going to be trustworthy. You're both going to have the same qualities because you got ripped in half. You didn't get the angelic half and they got the demon half. Think about how crazy that sounds. You're being sold a bunch of goods that says you got ripped in half, he's toxic, you're an angel. And if it's the guy, and I'm sorry guys, I'm a girl, so I speak from the girl's perspective, but the guy's thinking, rip, she's toxic, I'm an angel. That's not your true twin flame. That's your karmic, as they love to call it. And that karmic is there for you to walk away from, not to learn anything from, because the karmic isn't teaching you love. The karmic's not teaching you how to raise the vibrations of the universe. The karmic is teaching you messy, bad, chaos, love. Start asking what good love is. Start saying, God, show me what a good relationship is. Show me what a good man looks like. Show me what a good woman looks like. Because I'm going to tell you, all the relationships that I've had, my ex was toxic. I dated 2 guys for 5 years and multiple people as well in there. The toxic ones I got rid of really, really fast. These 2 guys, they have the qualities of what is deemed my twin. So the 2 guys combined together equal Jared. They have the qualities that he had all in one body, but it's in 2 different guys. One makes me laugh. One makes me feel protected. When I decided I wanted to get married again, one disappeared really fast. The one who makes me laugh went boom, really fast. He didn't disrespect me, but somebody he was dating disrespected me. We had a disagreement over it. I don't want to fix it. I can. I choose not to. Let him go be with his karmic. I don't care. The other one supported me through the assault. Is that the one I'm going to marry? Is it going to be Jared? Is it going to be Tom? Is it going to be Billy Bob? I'm not being specific because I want a love story that is incredible. I want the ultimate love story that shows you that The first love is horrible. The second love teaches you what good is. The third love is the last love. It's your last first kiss, your last first date. I don't want to be somebody's first love. I want to be their last love. Because when you're their last love, you get this. You get beauty. You get amazing, incredible smiles and giggles. And they add so much value to your life, just like a baby. Think about this. Really, really think about this. If somebody is telling you that your twin flame, your soulmate, your specific person is toxic, that's not the person you're supposed to be with. Change your story. Ask better questions. Because if you call it the universe and you think you're God, have the universe deliver you an amazing person. If you work with God, the angels, and your spirit guides, they're going to deliver you the most amazing relationship. And Lucifer, he's going to throw in a lot of fun and make you laugh your ass off because he likes fun. He is the ultimate party boy. We are our own hell loops. And hell was created to be our own hell loops so that when we get into toxic relationships and we think we're doing something wrong and we're caught in this loop, that's not God, that's not the angels, that's not Lucifer, that's our thoughts, our words, our imagination, and our feelings all lining up that life sucks, it's toxic, and there's no good men or women on the planet. But when you work with all of them, you get an amazing life, an incredible life. You get love, fun, adventure. You get chaos. You get beauty. You get ugly. You get money. You get it taken away. You get it back again. You change your hair color. You change the way you dress. You change the way you walk. You choose different words. You're friends with this person and this person says this bad word and you pick up this bad word. This person doesn't say bad words. So when you're with this person, you're saying all the bad words. When you're with this person, you don't say a single bad word. And if you do, you're like, oh, excuse my French. A twin flame relationship is innocent. It's loving. It's amazing. It's wonderful. I love you guys. Have an absolutely positively amazing day. And as always, leave me a message and let me know how I'm drastically changing your life for the better.